Finally, a Judy Blue short that is actually going to stay cuffed and rolled over, and you won't have to fix it in the wash machine as you're switching over from the dryer. So good. I love this. So as you can see, it's definitely sewn right here and then also right here. So if you want to unravel these, you can't. So I'm actually thrilled because I love a cuff short so much. So these are going to be Judy Blue, and they're a high waist. Honestly, I think we all want high waist when it comes to our shorts. We want that tummy control. We want it coming up, holding us in. So these are perfect. We, of course, are going to list the inseam on the listing, but they're a little bit longer. Praise the Lord. That's great. So these are really fun. They've got an embroidered back pocket. And then I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this since I'm holding my phone, but their other claim to fame on this pair is that there is a cell phone pocket. So obviously, since I'm on my cell phone, I can't demonstrate, and nobody's home, so I can't grab somebody else's phone. But right here is an actual another pocket, and I tested my phone. So I have the iPhone 16. I don't think that it's necessarily the biggest one. Maybe it is, but as you can see, like, it's not the tiniest one, and this one did fit in the pocket. So claim to fame on this is actually the back cell phone pocket, which is very cool, sure, but typically I've never found myself like really needing another pocket in the back, but it's still super cool. For me, it's no holes, no distressing, and that the rolled cuff is here to stay all day, no matter I wash, dry, whatever I do with it. So wearing a size small in shorts, that's my typical size for Judy Blue. I typically wear size 3 or size 4 in department jeans, but of course we'll give you a sizing chart. But really amazing, super stretchy, good room here, like through the hips and all the good things from Judy Blue. And then they are going to have that fun little embroidered back pocket detail. This is an amazing piece from a brand called In February, and they have such nice quality pieces. This is actually going to feel like a sweatshirt. So it's that French terry sweatshirt material. The inside is not fleecy soft. Again, it's going to be that French terry, but so pretty, almost has a touch of a mineral wash color to it. We're going to do a little bit of a dolman sleeve, which just then gives you the most fabulous waist. Promise this is not real. It's the cut of the dress, and it's so good. So right through here, we're going to do an elastic, kind of a cinched waist, and then this little decorative detail just kind of folds over and rests right here. It's almost like you have a little tie belt or something going on, but the back is not going to do it at all. It's all right here, and I love this. You can start to see this seam line, all this pleating just camouflages the midsection beautifully. Huge fan of that. So while this doesn't have a ton of stretch to it, it's very comfortable in my true to size. I'm wearing a size small, and I'm a little bit more hippier, and it's good. I'm still very comfortable, but I almost feel like I could size up to a medium also and just have a little bit more room. It wouldn't end up being too big through the chest because of this dolman, but this is, again, just so pretty. It's non-clingy, and it's just camouflaging everything. So wearing a size small, but again, I think I could go up to a medium as well. I'm 5'6", ends up just being the perfect little throw on and go dress with a pair of sneakers, but of course you could do wedges and whatnot. But it is going to feel like a sweatshirt here on the outside, and then hopefully as I come close, you can pick up that little bit of a mineral wash. I needed zero excuses when I saw this risen jacket to add it to my closet because I have nothing like this. So this is the prettiest light little pink. It's the typical stretchy risen material that we love. We've got these great little buttons, chest pocket here, and then no side pockets on this. You can see it's a little bit more cropped, and it's just the perfect throw over a shirt, a dress, a jumper, you name it. When you need something cropped and pink and fabulous, this is what you want to reach for. It is going to have a little bit of distressing kind of throughout. So a little bit here, a little bit down here, a little bit here. So no significant holes, I would say, other than just kind of right through here, but it just has that little bit of funness going on with it. No side pockets, and then this is going to be a touch longer than a half sleeve. It will have a little button if you want to undo it and cuff it, but it is so adorable. I just love the length of it. If this were longer, it would hit about here, and this is just allowing us to have the rule of thirds with just a regular shirt with it, but then this is exactly where you're going to want it to hit when you're wearing a dress or a jumper. So super soft, stretchy material. I'm wearing a size small, my typical true to size. It's just perfect if I were between sizes, or I wanted to layer it heavily, or I was planning to wear it buttoned, I may want to size up, but if you're just kind of open front, typically always, you know, a specific size, don't find yourself wavering between two. I think you're going to be just fine staying true to size. It is going to have stretch through the arms and of course stretch through the material, but just lovely, 10 out of 10 from Risen. I'm so excited for this Doe and Ray crisp, clean, true white blazer. It's gonna look so great over everything. Jeans, you could wear a longer tunic and leggings. You can throw it over a dress. Anything that you just need, like something polished over the front, this is gonna be your go-to. It actually comes in white and black also. So again, this is Doe and Ray. You can see the textured lines through it, so pretty. This lays down, we do have a little hidden fish and eye hook, so we can go ahead and clasp that shut. But you can just see the shape of this, how it cuts in with, again, almost like those baseball lines that I love so much. And then this is just a rounded hem all the way down and back. It is so, so flattering. I'm actually sized up to the medium in this. There's no stretch to this blazer. However, I just wanted to see kind of small, medium, what do we want to do? I am just a little bit big here through the shoulders, so I think I should have stayed small on this one. However, if I wanted to layer something heavier like a sweater or whatnot, then I'd be grateful to have that extra kind of room through here, but I think I definitely could have stayed true to size and still buttoned this very comfortably. However, like if your size is sold out, I wouldn't be afraid to size up. You're not going to hate it at all. This is still a great fit on me. Love the little bit of a ruffled sleeve. This is going to be a faux pocket, so nothing here to actually open and put anything in. But again, I don't think you would want to. It's going to add bulk right here. So love that it's just kind of decorative. Again, this all lays down. It's not sticking up. It's not like you've got a Cruella collar going on. But Doe and Ray, great, great quality. And again, coming in 2 colors. We have another pair of the Aurora Judy Blue Weekender shorts. So we have a true rich black like I'm wearing. We also have a crisp clean white, which is so amazing also. They're exactly the same. They are both so soft, so lived in, so stretchy. Typically I feel like white and black are sizes that we tend to want to size up in other brands. They kind of feel stiff and starchy, and both colors in these are so soft, so lived in, so stretchy. They're just broken in and ready to go from the get-go. So depending on the size, for a small through 3X run, they're a 4-inch inseam or 4.5-inch inseam. So I love that. We've got more length through here, which is so great because it adds for more length there in the back. And as I'm getting older, I greatly appreciate that. So just like our white ones, these will have a nice little square pocket here right on the front. Of course, we've got belt loops. We've got fabulous pockets. You can see you could easily throw a phone, your whole hand, a little wallet in here, you name it, it'll fit. These are also going to have the double cuffed and double rolled pinned in multiple places, so there's no unrolling these. You get to keep your inseam length, which I love. Of course, we've got a zipper, a button right up here. They're, again, so comfortable. I'm typically a size 3 in Judy Blue. I'm a little curvier through the hips and through the legs, and I've got plenty of room, plenty of stretch. They're great through the waist. I, again, usually a size 3, so I do a small in the shorts, and I've got good room and good stretch. So no need to size up. You're gonna be just fine in your typical size and even have a little bit of room. So I would say maybe if you are kind of between sizes and sometimes go for more of locked or loaded, or you have to choose between going a little looser, I think you could size down for sure. You're gonna be just fine. So a great pair, again, coming in black and white. These are Judy Blue's Aurora Weekender double rolled shorts. They're coming in a 4-inch and 4.5-inch inseam, just depending on the size. So I love that longer length through the legs. Typically white is stiff and starchy, feels like a yucky cotton. These are incredible. They are so soft. They have great stretch. I'm wearing my typical size of a small. I'm usually a size 3 in Judy Blue, and I have a ton of room. So if you're one of those that likes to size up when you're wearing white, no need to do that. These are incredible. They're not sheer, they're not see-through. I love the big square pockets. So again, you've got that double lining right there. And then these are actually a double rolled and pinned. So they're pinned here, they're pinned here. They're pinned in multiple places. So they're definitely going to keep that double rolled look. So we've got back pockets, of course, like usual. Again, super soft, super stretchy, longer inseam. We've got our zipper and our button. They're amazing. So again, Judy Blue Aurora Weekender, and for sure no need to size up. Even if you're hippie or curvier, they're so comfortable again through the legs, through the waist. They're a nice true white. I always tell people, don't be afraid of white. It's the best color to own because it's the only one that you can throw in the wash with a little bit of bleach and you're good to go again. So these are lovely. They are a high waist, which I always love a high waist in shorts. They come up, they hold you in. But again, for the small here, I've got good room. So no need to size up for white. This is the coziest, softest, most amazing top. This is from Staccato and it's kind of a medium weight, but it has great stretch and it's cozy soft. It's one of those, when you touch it and feel it, you're gonna be like, oh, I love this thing. So this is actually going to be really similar to our fuchsia floral blouse. It's the same cut. So we're going to do the square neckline, no elastic up here, smocking here. You can see the pleats and how it just flows. It cascades so nicely. We've got that touch of a longer sleeve with then elastic. I barely have to pull it. It's kind of loose and flowy through here. So this is another one you can definitely size down in. This one has stretch, whereas the fuchsia blouse does not have any stretch. So size down in this one. All of your stripes are going to line up in the back. It's going to do that touch of a square, but again, it'll be a little bit higher than right here and not have the smocking. So I'm wearing a size small, my typical true to size. And honestly, I wish that I could size down one more because this has stretch as well, plus stretch through here. So it's a little bit relaxed in its true to size form. So I definitely think you can size down. Or if you're like, no, I like it loose and flowy and oversized, you can stay true to size. But it's a true black and white pinstripe. So trendy. I just think this is the cutest cut, the cutest body style. Of course, you can throw a little front tuck in there with it, but it's going to look great with black. So cute with a colored bottom as well, or something colored over it. But anyways, Staccato, and again, medium weight and so soft and stretchy. Well, this is possibly the cutest thing that I've put on today. So this is a set from Moonrider. However, we're not going to sell them as a set. So if you want to break up the pieces, change sizes, only get the pullover, only get the skirt, you can do that. So this is kind of their washed corded vintage black. And I'm going to be honest, it's softer than I thought it would be. So when I walked by, touched it on the rack, I was like, oh, it's probably going to feel like stiff and like I need to wash it and wear it and break it in, and it's ready to go from the get-go. It's not cozy, fleecy soft, but it is a corded, like already soft and lived in feel. So it's really, really good. In other words, it blew my expectations away, truthfully. So we're going to do a drop shoulder. We're going to do a side slit, longer in the back than the front. If this top gets too long, it's going to bury our shorts. So I love the proportions of this. So super cute. I'm wearing a size small in the top. The material has a little bit of stretch, but I'm perfectly great in my true to size. So I would stay right here, true to size on the top. There's the back. You can see it does actually get quite a bit longer there in the back. And then for the skirt, it is so cute. It's got a nice band. I'm in a size small. It's perfect. I've still got good room. It is going to have shorts underneath. The shorts are stretchy. And then of course this material here is stretchy and the waistband is stretchy as well. So I love this. I'm 5'6" and I love the length in the back. I feel like I've got some good coverage on my legs back there, which I appreciate at this stage in my life. So yeah, so super cute. Pair of some sneakers, some summer sandals. You could easily wear this skirt all by itself with a tank top or a t-shirt, a graphic tee. It'd be so cute. And then transition the pullover right with a pair of jeans or a pair of shorts. So again, you can break up the sizes on this and you can buy just one and not the other. But if you want to do the set, I think they were a great, really nice, true to size on the top and the bottom.